shoes, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum. Feel the drum. Boost up your day, get some energy. With your home, the action and the hard they go twin. Village Ram is for woman, Village Ram is for man. With that blend of vitamins to make you strong. But Village Rum is not for lambs. No. For that energy boost drink, Village Rum gives you stamina, Village Rum.
Village Rum, not for lambs.
Enjoy KFC's finger-licking good chicken every day with freshly made breakfast served from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. as low as $5.05. Also, take advantage of our daily value menu deals starting at $5.05 and family feast meal deals for the entire family. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to our restaurant? Call us for delivery. Kingstown 485-6555, Arnosville 456-4122. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's the inaugural OECS ECCB Netball Series right here in SPG. See the best of Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines vie for top honors and netball supremacies. Admission $5. Children under 12 free. Look out for daily entertainment and giveaways throughout the tournament. That's the OECS ECCB Netball Series from June 15th to the 21st at the Arnosville Sporting Complex.
Spend all your money, save some. For a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come. Bang on Geku, we are safe and sound. At Geku, we put in pay to poverty. You got to join the Geku philosophy. Save until it hurts and you will surely see. Geku will always be there for you and me. So don't spend all your money, save some. For a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come. Everybody knows we number one. So let we join Geku today. Let we join Geku. I say, the time is now, people. Oh yeah, Geku will help you in every way. I'm going to Geku.
Me too.
St. Vincent Containers proudly introduces its high-quality bathroom tissue. Vertis, Lilies, Midushi. Manufactured to conform to local, CARICOM and international standards. Tested and certified by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards. No roll less than 300 sheets. Legitimate sheet and core sizes. Virgin pulp, no recycled. Soft but not lightweight. Professionally produced and packaged. Now available throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Vertis, Lilies, Midushi. Excellent Vincentian products.
Set for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prizes to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done stop? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your keys. Set for life.
And now with ice-cold local juices to go with our rich and tasty authentic Vincentian meals made affordable, it's the award-winning Phoenix Kitchen, open 7 days with extended hours on Friday and Saturday. Juices included Marby, lemon lime, passion fruit, bell apple, golden apple, cherry, mango, Marby, linseed, carrot, beetroot, fruit punch, and sea moss. For further information, call 455-1280. That's right, a bigger meal awaits you now with fresh, cold local juices. Phoenix Kitchen. Let the phoenix arise in you.
This summer stage is a must. 584 Alabama Avenue. Listen out for the next date for summer stage.
CK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% Vincentian. Vincentian Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincentian, a supermarket for you and me.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the Financial Complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
For that energy boost drink, Village Rum gives you stamina, Village Rum, Village Rum. Boost up your day, get some energy. With your home, the extract and the honey go twin. Village Rum is for woman, Village Rum is for man. With that blend of vitamins to make you strong. But Village Rum is not for lambs. No. For that energy boost drink, Village Rum gives you stamina, Village Rum.
Village Ram, not for lambs.
Enjoy KFC's finger-licking good chicken every day with freshly made breakfast served from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. as low as $5.05. Also, take advantage of our daily value menu deals starting at $5.05 and family feast meal deals for the entire family. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to our restaurant? Call us for delivery. Kingstown 485-6555, Arnosville 456-4122. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's the inaugural OECS ECCB Netball Series right here in SPG. See the best of Antigua Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines vie for top honors and netball supremacies. Admission $5. Children under 12 free. Look out for daily entertainment and giveaways throughout the tournament. That's the OECS ECCB Netball Series from June 15th to the 21st at the Arnosville Sporting Complex.
Spend all your money, save some for a rainy day. Yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come, pan Geku, we are safe and sound. At Geku we put in pay to poverty. You got to join the Geku philosophy. Save until it hurts and you will surely see. Geku will always be there for you and me. So don't spend all your money, save some. For a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come, Everybody knows we number one. So let we join Geku today. Let we join Geku. I say the time is now, people. Oh yeah, Geku will help you in every way. I'm going to Geku.
Me too.
St. Vincent Containers proudly introduces its high-quality bathroom tissue. Vertis, Lilies, Midushi. Manufactured to conform to local, CARICOM and international standards. Tested and certified by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards. No roll less than 300 sheets. Legitimate sheet and core sizes. Virgin pulp, no recycled. Soft but not lightweight. Professionally produced and packaged. Now available throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Vertis, Lilies, Midushi. Excellent Vincentian products.
Stretch for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prices. Do me one. Set for life. A brand new home. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done stop? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your own keys. Set for life.
And now with ice-cold local juices to go with our rich and tasty authentic Vincentian meals made affordable, it's the award-winning Phoenix Kitchen, open 7 days with extended hours on Friday and Saturday. Juices include Marby, lemon lime, passion fruit, bell apple, golden apple, cherry, mango, Marby, linseed, carrot, beetroot, fruit punch, and sea moss. For further information, call 455-1280. That's right, a bigger meal awaits you now with fresh, cold local juices. Phoenix Kitchen. Let the phoenix arise in you.
This summer stage is a must. 584 Alabama Avenue. Listen out for the next date for summer stage.
CK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% Vincentian. Vincentian supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincentian, a supermarket for you and me.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum.
Feel the drum.
Boost up your day, get some energy. With your home, the action and the honey goes well. Village rum is for woman, village rum is for man. With that blend of vitamins to make you strong.
But Village Rum is not for lambs.
No. For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum.
Village Ram, not for lambs.
Enjoy KFC's finger-licking good chicken every day with freshly made breakfast served from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. as low as $5.05. Also, take advantage of our daily value menu deals starting at $5.05 and family feast meal deals for the entire family. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to our restaurant? Call us for delivery. Kingstown 485-6555, Arnesville 456-4122. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's the inaugural OECS ECCB Netball Series right here in SPG. See the best of Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines vie for top honors and netball supremacies. Admission $5. Children under 12 free. Look out for daily entertainment and giveaways throughout the tournament. That's the OECS ECCB Netball Series from June 15th to the 21st at the Arnesville Sporting Complex.
All your money, save some for a rainy day. Yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come, ban Geku, we are safe and sound. At Geku we put in pay to poverty. You got to join the Geku philosophy. Save until it hurts and you will surely see Geku will always be there for you and me. So don't spend all your money, save some for a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come. Everybody knows we number one. So let we join Geku today. Let we join Geku. I say, the time is now, people. Oh yeah, Geku will help you in every way. I'm going to Geku.
Me too.
And a pleasant good morning to all. Welcome.
Well, a pleasant good morning to all, and thank you for those blessings there, Dougie, as we on BDS Nice Radio continue to bring you live coverage of the OECS ECCB International Netball Series here at the Arnesville Sports Complex, Kingstown, St. Vincent. We are into round two. We are into round two of this series. All of the teams have played each other in the first round, and the second round has started. We are already into the first quarter of this game today, this first game today between the girls from the Spice Isle and the ladies from Dominica. The Spice Isle ladies, according to the scoreboard, are leading. I make it 9-5. 9-5, and that is Grenada leading Dominica in the first quarter of match number 11 on our fifth day of coverage here on BDS Nice Radio. For Grenada, in the center position, we have Denise Cameron. The goal shooter is Letitia Cato. Shakira Collymore is the wing defense. We have Shakira Fortune as the goalkeeper. Tiffany Frederick for the wing attack. And Lois, the goal defense. And Cecile Roberts in the goal attack position. For Dominica, Anna Maria Xavier, she's the goal shooter. Aaliyah Prince, the wing defense. Jada Prince, the center. Kayla Winston, wing attack. Omian Charles, goal defense. Lisa James, goal attack. And Sherma Prince, goalkeeper. I'm here with Justin Douglas, and we are bringing you sports again very early in the morning, Justin.
Yes, very much so. A pleasant good morning to you, Raxel. Pleasant good morning to all following us this early. And I can tell you we have the early fans following the netball, and they're very much appreciative of what we are doing. And it's Wednesday here, and the tournament. Remember, the tournament comes to a conclusion on Friday right here at the Arnos Sports Complex. But the intensity of the competition is so much that it's going to go down to the wire.
Definitely so. So we have the ladies from the Spice Isle, Grenada, against the ladies from the Nature Isle, Dominica, playing in this first game this morning. 12 Grenada, Dominica 7, and it's an inbound pass.
I wonder if Grenada will be allowed to play tomorrow. I believe there's a holiday in Grenada tomorrow.
There's no holiday in this competition, Justin. Not here. You're playing every day according to the fixture, and the next few days are going to be quite hectic, because I know some teams have back-to-back games on a day, and on Friday we have 4 games. I think we have 2 of those teams, if not 3, actually playing 2 games, both in the morning and in the afternoon on Friday. Friday is an early start at 6:30, and an earlier start in the evening. I think the first game on Friday is at 5 p.m.
And that's because the closing exercise
ceremony,
will also take place.
Correct. So it's 13-7. Grenada leading Dominica in the first quarter. It's Dominica on the attack, finding their goal defense, looking around, and she finds Powell, the center. She goes across and finds the wing attack, Winston. Back to Powell, into the circle now with goal attack, James. James loses it out. Well, she attempted to pass to find Powell, and it's lost. It's now with Cameron for Grenada, finding Roberts. Roberts to Fredericks. Fredericks lob passes into Cato. Cato is under the net. She goes up and converts. 14-7. Grenada 14, Dominica 7. Quarter number 1 of match number 11. It's with Dominica on the attack. Powell, she finds Winston, the wing attack, and she is obstructed. She gets a penalty pass. She leaves it for the wing defense. The wing defense here is Aaliyah Prince. She is asked to retake it. There we go. It's Aaliyah Prince passing it now to Winston, the wing attack for Dominica. She gets it into the circle to goal shooter Xavier. She goes up and converts. 14-8. No. It's an infringement against Grenada, so that goal was disallowed. Dominica, so that goal is disallowed. But Dominica has intercepted, and they're again on the attack. Now into the attacking third with a good pass from Winston into Xavier. Xavier goes up and converts. So right now, Grenada leading Dominica 14-8. 14-8, and I think after the first round of matches, Justin, where all the teams saw what the others have to offer, a number of game plans, strategic game plans will be coming into play on these 3 remaining games, also taking into consideration the time of play and the possible injury concerns as well, Justin.
Yes, and that's part of the thing we've been saying all the time, and it's all about managing, the injury situation, so that you can get the results required to win the championships or finish pretty strongly in the 5-team lineup.
Yes, and we have with us just about a handful of spectators when we look around and we take out the individuals who are part of the teams and or officials and or working at the event. There are about 3 to 4 individuals who are spectators here this morning. I know 2 of them have been here every morning. Every morning they've been here. They have not missed a game. They've been here both mornings and afternoon sessions. and then that offers well for the persons who actually get the opportunity to come and see it live in the morning. Yes, it's a work week, but we still make the time out to come and see what's happening here. Grenada 16, Dominica 8, as Dominica gets a penalty pass. It's with their wing defense, Aaliyah Prince. She finds the wing attack, Winston into the circle, trying to find Xavier. It goes out of touch, off of Xavier. She could not control, and it's now inbound pass for Grenada. It's with Fortune. Fortune finds Collymore, the wing defense, trying to find Frederick, and it's put out of touch by the center for Dominica. Collymore is going to inbound for Grenada. Collymore, the wing defense. She looks around and she's now taking up the right position. Well, it's a penalty pass, actually. She is now looking and finding Fortune. Fortune to Cameron. Cameron looks around for someone who's moving. A good pass to Frederick. Frederick into the circle, but intercepted by the goalkeeper for Dominica, who is Sherma Prince. And on the attempt of making their way into the attacking third, there was an infringement against Grenada. So Winston gets it, finds Xavier. Xavier's outside of the circle, looking to find James, but it was put out of touch by Lewis. Lewis, the goal defense of Grenada. She made it her business, Justin, this morning to let us know that her name is the only name we are not calling. We are calling goal defense and not St. Louis.
Okay, interesting. So she's following.
You will probably pleasantly surprised at the following that we have both on radio and on our Facebook page and all those others who are actually streaming our stream.
I tell you. So we have set the standard.
Well, it's about producing a quality product as best as we can with what we have, the facilities and the equipment we have. So we're going to try to continue to do that, as Dominica scored their 9th goal this morning, 16-9, quite a high scoring first quarter for these two teams. As we get close to the end of the first quarter, it's with Prince for Powell for Dominica. And the whistle goes for the end of quarter number 1. Grenada leading 16 and Dominica 9. And not a bad quarter for both teams. Dominica got out of the block slowly. Grenada got out to, I make it a 5-love lead. And pulling that back actually is Dominica. They're trailing by 7 at the end of the first quarter, and we are bringing you live coverage of the OECS ECCB International Netball Series here on BDS Nice Radio.
TK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one, CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent, a supermarket for you and me.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum. Boost up your day, get some energy. With your home, the extract and the honey goes with. Feel the drum is for woman, feel the drum is for man. With that blend of vitamins to make you strong.
But Village Rum is not for lambs.
No, for that energy boost drink. Village Rum gives you stamina, na 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 na. Village Rum.
Village Rum, not for lambs.
Today, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tomorrow, the Caribbean. Nice Radio. 90.3, 101.3, 96.7 FM.
Oh yes, you're listening to a live broadcast of the ECCB OECS International Netball Series live right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, edition number 1. And today's program, we have Dominica taking on Grenada in this early morning's fixture. And this will be followed by a personal development seminar at the Games Village at 9 to 1 p.m. That's a development session. Lots of group activities there, I would believe, Roxelle.
Yes.
And then they come back here at Arnosville for the St. Lucia Grenada matchup at 6 p.m. Then St. Vincent and Dominica, the 7:30 p.m. clash.
Yes, so the stats from the first quarter for Grenada, Letitia Cato, she converted all 16 of the goals for Grenada from her 16 attempts, so she was perfect in that first quarter. While for Dominica, Anna Maria Xavier, she scored 8 of her 10 attempts, while Lisa James had 1 successful attempt of her 4 that were taken. I'm seeing some wholesale changes already on the Grenadian unit, Justin, so can you take it and let me just get those changes?
Okay, so we have Grenada going up, the goal attack missing there, and she gets a second chance. That would be Lisa, looking at the Dominican team there. Yeah, goal attack, Cecile Roberts for Grenada converting that. Let's hope that Cecile is in the goal attack bib there. Here is now trying to find Cato. Can't miss Cato, the big figure in the goal shooting position. And that one was disallowed. It's a goal attack, been asked to take that one, and she converts. Grenada go up to 18, leading 18-9 over the Dominican team. Dominica has to win a match. Here's Cato just sticking that arm out and converting goal number 20 for Grenada. She looks a little bit uncomfortable, stretching that hand back to keep the ball from going outside. You saw a slight grimace on her face there. Of course, we know it's coming down to the finish. There's tomorrow and then there's Friday, and the impact of moving on this surface will definitely have the effect on these ladies, and we've been seeing it with some of the teams. This morning's match also, we have Coburn of St. Vincent, one of the umpires, 2 male umpires, the other being Benty out of St. Lucia, an international umpire. Here is Cato going up, making it 19 for Grenada. Meantime, Dominica, they've moved up to 10. They would have converted on the other side. Here's Dominica trying to move forward in their green and black outfit.
Yes, Justin, and we have some changes on the Grenadian unit. Carleen Alexander, she is now the goal attack. Carleen Alexander, she is in the goal attack position. We have Arisa Edgehill. Edgehill has now taken up the center position. So Carleen Alexander, the goal attack. Arisa Edgehill, she is now the center. Shakira Fortune has moved to goal defense. Shakira Fortune has moved to goal defense. Renisha Stafford is the goalkeeper. And Sabrina Sylvester, the wing defender. Using their resources now, Justin, as well as they can, as it relates to athlete management over the next 3 days with injuries, with the structure of the competition, and with an eye of having their best players as fit as possible for the last 2 very, very tough games, as we may put it, in the the competition later on Thursday, Friday.
Yes, definitely so. And what they would consider the rematch with St. Vincent. Although we know it's a two-round fixture, so heading into the second round definitely is going to show the mettle of the teams.
It's not over, huh? You remember that?
Yes.
Remember that quote. It's not done. It's not over.
It's not over. And St. Vincent fired back as well.
Yes, definitely. So it's now with the goalkeeper for Grenada, Dominica. She has a penalty pass. Prince gets it to the wing defense, who is Alia Prince, that is. And now it's with wing attack. Winston, she leaves it for the goal defense. That's Charles looking and finding Winston, the wing attack for Dominica. Good pass into the circle, finding Xavier. Xavier goes up with a shot and converts. 22-12. Grenada 22, Dominica 12. Center pass to Dominica. It's with Powell. She looks around and finds the goal defense. To the goal attack, James. James gets a rebound pass. There was an attempt of an interception to Powell. Powell finds Xavier. Xavier back to Winston. Winston back into Xavier. She goes up and converts. 22-13. Grenada 22, Dominica 13. Second quarter action of this first game. This is game number 11 on day 5 of our tournament. It's now with Edgehill. Edgehill for Grenada. Mountain attack into the attacking third. From Frederick into Cato. Cato goes up and converts. 23-13. Grenada 23, Dominica 13. Center pass, Dominica. Powell gets it. She looks around, finds a goal defense. That's Charles. Charles to Winston. Winston attempting to get that to Xavier. No call. You could see Xavier looking at the umpire there. She was expected to get a call, but it was against her. Grenada comes away with it with the wing defense. She gets it into goal attack. That's Alexander, and it's an infringement against Cato. It's Dominica taking the penalty pass. Now with Prince. Prince finds Powell. Powell looks around and finds Winston. Winston lied a high, long pass, attempting to find Xavier. She could not elevate as high as she needed to, and it went out of touch. Grenada now with a penalty pass. We have the goalkeeper, who is Stafford. Stafford finding the wing defense in Sylvester. Sylvester back to Stafford, and Stafford trying to find Frederick, could not hold on. It's now Dominica in the attacking third with Xavier. She goes up, hits the rim once, and goes down. 23-14. Grenada 23, Dominica 14. Edgehill finds Fortune. Fortune looking and finding James. That is Alexander, my bad. Alexander in the return pass, trying to find Cato, but it was put out of touch. Alexander trying to find Edgehill. It's against Powell for Grenada, so for Dominica, and so Grenada takes that penalty pass. Alexander over to Cato, and Cato converts. 24-14. 24-14. Center pass Dominica with the wing defense Prince. Prince to Winston. Winston trying to find James, but intercepted. Lovely interception there by Fortune. She found Alexander. Alexander to Edgehill. Edgehill into the circle, finding Cato. Cato misses on an attempt, but she rebounds and she's called for footwork. It's with the goalkeeper for Dominica, and that's Sherma Prince. She's awarded a penalty pass. She's positioning herself, getting it to her goal defense, Charles. Charles is contacted, so it's now again another penalty pass for Dominica with Sherma Prince. She looks around and finds Charles, the goal defense. Charles to Powell. Powell back to Charles. Again back to Powell. Powell looking around, finding the goal defense, who is Charles. She gets another penalty pass. It's Dominica on the attack. Now into the attacking third, finding Powell. Powell a lob into, trying to find James. But again, Fortune doing wonderful work for the Grenadian team in the defense. And she intercepted that one. And it was worked all the way down from Frederick into Cato. And that was a 24th goal for Grenada. 24-14. Dominica center pass. Powell looks around, finds her Prince. Prince back to Powell. Powell finding Winston. Winston the wing attack in the attacking third, and she is called for footwork. 24-14, second quarter action of match number 11 of the OECS in ECCB International Netball Series here at the Arnos Sporting Complex, Kingstown, St. Vincent. We have another conversion there by Dominica and Grenada. That is, they go up 25-14. 25-14.
And you can see the windy conditions continue, Roxanne.
Yes, it actually picked up since the second quarter started. It was quite fine in the first quarter, but we are now back with some windy conditions. The weather forecast did not look promising last evening. I didn't look at it this morning for the evening session of today, but I hope that it holds so that we can get the games in and without much interruption.
Well, let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the week.
Yes. So it's Dominica. They have been awarded a penalty pass. It's now with Vincent, the wing attack. Vincent looks around and goes on the edge of the circle to Powell. Powell back over to Winston. Trying to get it into the circle is proven very, very difficult as Stratford and Fortune are doing excellent work in the defensive third for the Grenadian team. It's now with Xavier. Xavier collects. She is getting a penalty pass. Her shot gets it to James, intercepted by Stratford. And it's against Grenada. Looks as if it's against Fortune, the goal defense. So the ball had to be retrieved there by the Dominican player. That's a goal attack, James. She gets it now, positions herself. A good pass, a good little bounce pass there to Xavier. She went up and converts. 25-15, I make it into this second quarter. It's a Grenada on the attack with Alexander looking and finding Fortune. Fortune, of course, of Frederick. Frederick, easy love pass into Cato. Cato goes up and converts. The height of Cato as it compares to the height of the goal defense and the goalkeeper of Dominica is proven to be an advantage just for the Grenadian team.
Oh yes, and I'm sure when they were making their team assignment, those were the considerations.
Definitely, but it's Dominique on the attack with Xavier. Xavier had an opportunity there to score, and she did. 16-27, and we have now a penalty pass for Grenada from the center pass. It's with Fortune. Fortune collects. She is positioning herself now, finds Frederick, the wing attack for Grenada, looking around, finding Alexander in the circle. She makes one step, goes up, bubbles around twice, and converts. 28-16. 28-16, Grenada in front here in this first encounter of day 5 of competition of the OECS ECCB International Netball Series being held at the Arnos Sports Complex, Kingstown, St. Vincent. It's with goal defense Charles for Dominica, finding center Powell. Powell back to Charles. Charles finding Winston, the wing attack. She finds Xavier, who's out of the circle. Xavier attempted to find Powell, but is intercepted by Edgehill to Fortune. Fortune to Frederick. Frederick to Alexander. Alexander, the goal attack. She's out of the circle, but lobs a wonderful pass into Cato, and Cato converts. 29-16. 29-16 action here as we continue to bring you live netball on BDS Nice Radio. Frederick, another easy lob into Cato for Grenada. She goes up, it bubbles, but goes down. 30-16, and I believe that the scorer may need some help, because by the time she put up the number, there's a change by either team down on the scoreboard, Justin.
Well, and this again is maybe part of the technology of the sport, which need some adjustment. I wouldn't say changing, but modification.
Yes, I actually went home, I think, after day 3, and I was considering what can be done, because we have electrical scoreboards in cricket, we have electrical scoreboards in basketball, we have electrical scoreboards in those substitution boards in football. But I'm sure just with a push of a button you advance the number, and we could just have that done for netball.
Correct. Or other than that, you can use what volleyball uses. Volleyball have that flipboard.
But that's still old technology, if you want to say.
Yeah, it is old.
If we're advancing, then we
you go the electronic.
Right,
way.
and that volleyball scoreboard is pretty small.
Yes, it's something that's used on the desk.
Correct.
Definitely.
Good. So we go here. It's Grenada on the attack. That was Alexander attempting to find Frederick. It goes out of touch. The goalkeeper for Dominica, she has it. That's Sherma Prince finds goal defense. Charles finds Powell. Back to Charles. There's an infringement against Dominica. So Sherma Prince, the goalkeeper for Dominica, is going to take it. She looks and finds Charles. Charles looks around and gets it to James. James trying to find Powell. Good recovery by Powell there. A little tussle for it with between herself and Edgehill. But she gets it into Xavier. Xavier, mid-range shot, doesn't make it. It comes off the rim, goes out at the edge of the circle, and it seems as if there's a the wing attack Winston was offside and taken by Strafford. Strafford to Sylvester. Sylvester to Edgehill. Edgehill to Fortune. Fortune trying a long pass to Cato, and it was too high for Cato. And so Dominica is going to get a throw in.
You can see more smiles, a lot more smiles on the face of the Grenadian players. They're enjoying this matchup this morning.
I believe it's all around. Even the Dominican, the ladies from the Nature Isle, they're also enjoying themselves. And I know they're enjoying the coverage as well, because they're looking at us as we continue to call the names, etc., etc.
Yes, we're quite happy to know that our coverage is, very much appreciated.
Well, trust me, it's about trying to give them the publicity that they need. They're representing their nations here, and it's not an easy thing to leave your family sometimes or your work sometimes. And do that. Some people relish the opportunity. Some people are not of that cadre, where getting away from home is something difficult, and that's where the management of personnel comes into play.
The end of the quarter,
31-17, Grenada at the halfway stage in this game here. Game number 11, first of the games, first of the 3 games that we have for you today on Game 5, as we continue to bring you live coverage of the OECS ECCB International Series here at the Arnosville Sports Complex, Kingstown, St. Vincent on BDS Nice Radio.
Enjoy KFC's finger-licking good chicken every day with freshly made breakfast served from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. as low as $5.05. Also, take advantage of our daily value menu deals starting at $5.05 and family feast meal deals for the entire family. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to our restaurant? Call us for delivery. Kingstown 485-6555, Arnosville 456-4122. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's the inaugural OECS ECCB Netball Series right here in SPG. See the best of Antigua Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines vie for top honors and netball supremacies. Admission $5. Children under 12 free. Look out for daily entertainment and giveaways throughout the tournament. That's the OECS ECCB Netball Series from June 15th to the 21st at the Arnosville Sporting Complex.
Spend all your money, save some for a rainy day. Yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come, ban Geku, we are safe and sound. At Geku we put in pay to poverty. You got to join the Geku philosophy. Save until it hurts and you will surely see Geku will always be there for you and me. So don't spend all your money, save some for a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come. Everybody knows we number one. So let we join Geku today. Let we join Geku. I say the time is now, people. Oh yeah, Geku will help you in every way. I'm going to Geku.
Me too.
St. Vincent Containers proudly introduces its high-quality bathroom tissue. Furtis, Lilies, Midushi. Manufactured to conform to local, CARICOM and international standards. Tested and certified by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards. No roll less than 300 sheets. Legitimate sheet and core sizes. Virgin pulp, no recycled. Soft but not lightweight. Professionally produced and packaged. Now available throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Furtis, Lilies, Midushi. Excellent Vincentian products.
Set for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Want the prizes? Do me one. Set for Life. A brand new home. Set for Life. A brand new car. Set for Life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for Life. Did your day done stop? Set for Life. December 28th. Set for Life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for Life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner. Turn your own keys. Set for Life.
And now with ice-cold local juices to go with our rich and tasty authentic Vincentian meals made affordable, it's the award-winning Phoenix Kitchen, open 7 days with extended hours on Friday and Saturday. Juices included Marby, lemon lime, passion fruit, bell apple, golden apple, cherry, mango, Marby, linseed, carrot, beetroot, fruit punch, and sea moss. For further information, call 455-1280. That's right, a bigger meal awaits you now with fresh, cold local juices. Phoenix Kitchen. Let the phoenix arise in you.
This summer stage is a must. 584 Alabama Avenue. Listen out for the next date for summer stage.
Right, we are with you right here at the Arnos Sports Complex, and we are continuing our coverage of the ECCB OECS International Netball Series, and we are into game number 11 on day number 5 of competition. We have some stats for you from the second quarter for Grenada. Carleen Alexander, who came in as the goal attack, she had 7 attempts and converted 5, while Letitia Cato continued to do well in the goal shooter position. She had 11 attempts and scored 10. For Dominica, Anna Maria Xavier, she had 8 attempts and converted 6, while Lisa James was perfect with her 2 attempts for Dominica. 31-17, that's the score at the halfway stage here on the 5th day of competition, match number 11, and we are pushing here to get these games in. Grenada, they're looking to return to winning ways. They are on 6 points from 4 matches. Dominica yet to get a point, and they will try to they're attempting to make an upset here as it relates to getting a victory against Dominica. There are a few changes in the teams as we go into the third quarter. We have Marissa Williams, she is coming in. Melissa Williams, she'll be coming in as goal attack for Dominica. Aaliyah Prince goes to goal defense. And Adela Proctor, she's going to come in as the wing defense. So those are the 3 changes on the Dominican team. For Grenada, Denise Cameron, she takes the center bib from Edge Hill, as there seem to be some interchanging and as they try to reserve some energies and make some substitutions that allows for the players to stay as fresh and as fit as possible, given that they have a game this evening again. So we have Aaliyah Prince taking the goal defense position for Dominica. Melissa Williams coming in for the first time for Dominica. She is going to be in the goal attack position, and in for Grenada center, Denise Cameron, the more established of the center players. She comes in now, and she's going to take that spot after giving it to Edgehill for the second quarter. 2 more games this afternoon as we continue our coverage here at the Arnosville Sports Complex. Today, Wednesday 19th at 6 p.m. St. Lucia will come up against Grenada, and that is expected to be a cracking encounter. I'm not gonna attempt to call it because this is gonna be a very, very, very good game between 2 of the better teams in the competition. And then St. Vincent and the Grenadines will come up against Dominica at 7:30. Then we have 3 games on Thursday. St. Vincent play Antigua in the morning fixture. Antigua plays St. Lucia at 6 p.m. And then St. Vincent and Grenadines play Grenada at 7:30 p.m. And everything closes on Friday the 21st, 6 a.m. Dominica plays St. Lucia, 7:30 a.m. Antigua play Grenada, 5 p.m. Dominica versus Antigua, and 6:30 p.m. St. Vincent and the Grenadines against St. Lucia. Then we have the closing ceremony. Justin?
Yes, and looking at the scores is that Grenada almost doubled their first quarter score.
Yes, 16 in the first quarter, 15 in the second.
Actually, both teams almost doubled their first quarter scores.
Correct.
69 and 31-17, and there goes the third quarter.
So we are with Frederick for Grenada in the attacking third. She lobs again. Easy lob into Cato, and it's 32-17. Center pass Dominica. It's now with the goal attack, the goal defense for Dominica. That is that's not Charles. There's a change in position for Dominica in the goal defense area, and so we'll have to get that one for you. But it's Grenada coming away with it. Infringement against Dominica. The goal attack now, Alexander for Grenada goes up and converts. Grenada center pass, it's with Cameron. She looks around and finds Alexander, goal attack. She scored for footwork, and so coming over with it is a wing defense for Dominica. Finds goal attack for Dominica, gets it over to Xavier. Xavier is out of the circle, and she attempted to find Winston, the wing attack, and she is contacted. So it's now a penalty pass. The goal attack now for Dominica. That is Williams. She gets it, and she goes up with a shot and scores. 33-18. It's with Winston. Dominica on the attack, trying to find Williams, but it's against, it looks like Fortune. It's against Trafford, and so Williams takes it, bounce passes out to Winston. Winston back to Williams, and Williams converts. Melissa Williams, first time in for this game today, and she has converted on her 2 attempts.
And she's in the goal attack, babe.
Yes.
Right.
It's now with Cato for Grenada, under the rim as per usual, goes up and scores. 34-19. Grenada leading 34-19. Dominica center pass. It's now with Williams, a goal attack. She finds Xavier, who's out of the circle. Xavier attempted to go across court, finds Winston. Winston to Williams. Williams goes up with a long shot. Wonderful shot by Williams there. And those are 3 wonderful attempts at goal for Williams, and she has converted them all, Justin. Looking quite efficient here for the Dominican team.
That's basketball type skill coming out from her.
Again, Cameron attempting to retrieve a pass from Fortune. Cameron for Grenada gets it into Alexander. Alexander over to Cato. And these passes to Cato are a little too simple, Justin. They're uncontested.
Yes.
They've been well weighted. And so Grenada taking advantage of the height advantage in the attacking third of their play.
Yes, Grenada very dominant in the goal shooter position with the size, of course, that they have, height advantage and body size as well.
And her positioning is not bad at all.
It's difficult to go body to body with her because the mass is very overpowering.
It's now Winston, the wing attack. She attempted to bounce past that one to Williams, and is an infringement against the goal defense. That's Fortune for Grenada, so it's Williams getting a penalty pass or shot. She takes one step, she goes up and makes it good. 4 of 4. 4 of 4 for Williams here this morning. 35-21. Grenada in the lead. It's now with their wing attack. Grenada finding Alexander. Alexander to Frederick. Frederick to Cameron. Cameron into the circle to Alexander. It's a goal against the goal. Defense for Dominica. Alexander lobs that one over to Kato, and again, when that happens, Kato is under the rim and she goes up and scores. 36-21. Dominica. Powell finding the wing defense here for Dominica, who is Proctor, and that one is put out of touch by Fortune. Alexander leaves it for the goal defense for Dominica, who is not Charles. There's definitely a change, I believe. Okay, the goal defense right now for Dominica is Aaliyah Prince, Justin. Aaliyah Prince is the goal defense for Dominica at this stage. It's now with Grenada. They are mounting attack with Frederick. Frederick finding Cameron, the center, and Cameron has to leave it because Alexander committed an infringement, and so Dominica comes away with it. It's with Aaliyah Prince, the goal defense. She finds Sherma Prince, the goalkeeper, finding Proctor. Proctor to Alexander. Alexander to Prince. Prince back to Alexander. Alexander to Winston. Winston gets a penalty pass, an infringement against the wing defense for Grenada. So the wing attack, that is Winston, gets it into Xavier. Xavier, the goal shooter for Dominica, goes up and converts. 36-22. Dominica's center pass. The officiating table says the center pass is actually for Grenada. So Cameron gets it. She finds Alexander. Alexander to the wing attack. Frederick back to Alexander. An easy lob into Kato. Kato goes up and converts. 37-22. Grenada leading Dominica in match number 11 on day 5 of our competition here at the Arnos Sporting Complex, the OECS ECCB International Netball Series, and we are bringing you live coverage here as per usual of every game on BDS Nights Radio St. Vincent. Out of touch that ball goes. It's now with Grenada. Strafford, the goalkeeper for Grenada, she looks around and finds Cameron. Cameron finding Frederick, moving quite well, the wing attack. Frederick was trying to find Alexander, but intercepted by Winston. It's going to be an infringement against Dominica. Penalty pass for Grenada. Defender Fortune, she gets it to Cameron. Cameron finds Frederick. Frederick lobs it into Kato again. She goes up, she collects, goes up and converts. 38-22. Cameron with it, finds her wing defense for Grenada. Grenada to Frederick. Frederick to Alexander. Another lob over the goalkeeper. That's Prince. Prince is called for an infringement. Kato gives a pass over to Alexander. That's Carleen Alexander, the goal attack, and she converts. 39, I make it 39-22. A bad pass by the wing defense for Dominica, and the Grenada is coming away with it after the interception. Fortune finds center Cameron. Cameron finds Kato. Kato goes up and converts. And seldomly we are seeing Kato out of the circle, so when the ball gets to Kato, you could just imagine that she is under the rim, Justin.
Oh yes, there's very little for her to do because the quality of the opposition as well. There's no need for her to be, overworking herself.
And the passing into her has been excellent this morning, we must say.
Oh yes.
Alexander went up with a penalty shot there and made it 41-22. Grenada against Dominica. Grenada leading Dominica here in the third quarter of match number 11. It's Dominica coming away with it, however. It's with Winston, the wing attack. Winston is obstructed, and so Grenada gets a penalty pass. The goal defense for Grenada. That's Aaliyah Prince gets it to Winston. Winston finds Williams does not convert, but it is rebounded by goal shooter Xavier, who converts on her try. 23-41. Grenada wing defense finding Frederick. Frederick lobs it into Kato. Kato goes up with a shot very quickly and makes it 42-23. Grenada Dominica center pass. It's with Powell. Looks around and finds Winston, the wing attack. Winston, a long pass, trying to find Williams, and it's put out of touch by the wing defense, who is offside. Well, no, she's fine. That's with Proctor. Powell, that is. Powell trying to find Xavier. Interception by the Grenadian team. It's now with Fortune. Strafford finds Fortune. Fortune finds Frederick. Frederick looks around and finds Alexander into Cato. Cato just about midway from the pole. That does not make a difference, and she converts. She shoots 44-23. 44-23 against Dominica. It's with Prince. Prince finds and it's
stepping call in center court.
Yes, against the goal defense. So it's Grenada coming over with it, finding Alexander. Alexander to Cato. Cato goes up and converts. And these long passes, the long penetrative passes, the accurate passes, well-weighted passes from any of the players of the Grenadian team into Cato, who is well positioned, close to the rim, and she has an easy job of just going up and scoring. But it's Dominica trying to get an attack on the way here. It's with Williams. Williams finds Winston. Winston to Williams. Back to Winston, into Williams again, off the rim. She does not convert. Ball bubbles around, coming away with it is Cameron. Cameron to the wing defense to wing attack Frederick. Frederick finds Alexander. Alexander loops it into Cato. Cato gets a penalty pass or shot, goes up and doesn't convert, rebounds and scores on her second attempt. 45-23. 45-23. There's a timeout being called.
Yes, player from Grenada. Looks like the goal defense is not that well. The wing defense, that would be Sylvester.
Correct. Wing defense, Sylvester.
So she definitely not feeling well. She just made it to the bench area where she was just about to lie down when she was given that assistant to stay in a sitting position.
Yes. And she's now being substituted, and Collymore comes back in the wing defense position.
Okay. You remember the other evening, I believe she's the same one with the asthma situation, because you can see her actually, having some difficulty in breathing. She's taking long breaths.
Oh, yes. I think it was for a different team, however.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. But
it could be similar incident.
Similar situation, yes.
So it's Dominica on the attack. Williams rebounding and goes up and scores. 24-46. I make it 24-46. Center pass Grenada. It's with Cameron finding Alexander. Alexander looks and finds Frederick. Frederick is trying to get someone to move, and Alexander does that. Goes up in the circle, just about not too far away from the pole. Alexander rebounded and kept that one in touch and got it to Cato, who converted. Powell is going to take the center pass for Dominica. She finds a goal defense, Aaliyah Prince. Prince finds Winston, wing attack, over to Williams. Williams back to Winston, and it's against Collymore for Grenada. So Winston, the wing attack for Dominica, is going to have a penalty pass. She looks around, finds Xavier, who is in about midway into the circle. She goes up and converts. 25-45, I make it.
Roxelle, looking at the game and some of the acrobatics that a few ladies would put on, it makes me think how excuse me, it makes me think how the people like the Chinese or the Japanese would play netball if you get them to play the sport.
Well, the only drawback would for those Asian individuals, Asian communities, would be their height, because they're not normally very tall individuals.
But I would expect to see a lot more acrobatics from them.
Well, they probably use the shortness of their stature, which is a norm, a general norm, to move around the court quickly, and the acrobatic moves, as you say, to maneuver, feint, and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But it's Cato with an attempted goal again. She goes up and scores. That's the 49th goal for Grenada, 49-25.
Don't be surprised, though, that part of the world copy as many things possible. And don't be surprised that they probably have good netball going on in their area, and that is something we got to check out.
I thought you were going to say they're going to copy genes and produce tall players for those games.
Well, maybe that's down the road. Who knows?
Yeah, anything is possible with technology these days, Justin, and the use of medicine.
Yes.
Use or abuse of.
I hear you. So Netball Live right here at Arnosville, and it's the International Series, the edition number 1, being put on by the Caribbean Netball Association and, of course, AFNA, the Americas region, all sanctioned by the International Federation, incidentally being headed by a Jamaican.
Yes,
Molly Roan.
Yes, we have our Caribbean people coming to the fray in international sport of recent times, and recent times maybe up to like 10 years, so to speak, because we've had individuals in football, we have had individuals in cricket, we have individuals now in netball, and so yes, a movement of our Caribbean people up the stair, so to speak, as it relates to governance of sport in the world.
Right, so here's Dominica Xavier with a penalty shot. She's going up. Not good. Taken by Williams. Williams will convert.
So it's 52-26. 52-26. Grenada leading Dominica here in the third quarter. And we see the clouds getting ready, Justin, as per forecasted. And we were hoping that this would not be the case. We did see the forecast, and it did say we would get in the first game this morning. But the 2 games this afternoon may be in jeopardy for interruption.
Problem. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Definitely will. Let's hope the rain comes between the end of this game and the start of the next. It's with Alexander for Grenada. She gets a penalty shot, goes up. We are getting very close to the end of the third quarter. I make it 53-26. Center pass, Dominica. Dominica with Vincent, the wing attack. And there it goes. That's the end of the third quarter. End of quarter number 3. Dominica against Grenada. Grenada leading 53-26, Dominica. We are bringing you live coverage of the OECS ECCB International Netball Series here on the only station that is related to sports, the sporting station of St. Vincent, BDS Nice Radio.
TK Grace and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% contention. Supermarket, we've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number 1, CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent Shines, a supermarket for you and me.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the 2nd floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum. Feel the drum. Boost up your day, get some energy. With your home, the action and the honey go twin. Village drum is for woman, village drum is for man. With that blend of vitamins to make you strong. But Village Rum is not for lambs. No. For that energy boost drink, feel the drum. Gives you stamina, feel the drum.
Village Ram, not for lambs.
Enjoy KFC's finger-licking good chicken every day with freshly made breakfast served from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. as low as $5.05. Also, take advantage of our daily value menu deals starting at $5.05 and family feast meal deals for the entire family. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to a restaurant? Call us for delivery. Kingstown 485-6555, Arnesville 456-4122. KFC, it's finger licking good.
It's the inaugural OECS ECCB Netball Series right here in SPG. See the best of Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines vie for top honors and netball supremacies. Admission $5. Children under 12 free. Look out for daily entertainment and giveaways throughout the tournament. That's the OECS ECCB Netball Series from June 15th to the 21st at the Arnesville Sporting Complex.
Spend all your money, save some for a rainy day. Yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come, ban Geku. We are safe and sound. At Geku we put in pay to poverty. You got to join the Geku philosophy. Save until it hurts and you will surely see. Geku will always be there for you and me. So don't spend all your money, save some. For a rainy day, yes, save some. Save it down by Geku, run come. Everybody knows we number one. So let we join Geku today. Let we join Geku. I say, the time is now, people. Oh yeah, Geku will help you in every way. I'm going to Geku. Me too.
Yes, you're listening to Live Netball right here on Nice Radio this Wednesday morning, and it's the ECCB OECS International Netball Series being contested, the first edition of this the improved version of the tournament, so to speak, and we're into the final quarter. It's a race to finish it before the rain.
Definitely, and we hope that this could happen. We do have changes, substitutions on the Grenadian team. Letitia Cato, she's actually out for the first time, Justin. She's been rested, and in the goal shooting position now is Carleen Alexander. Alexander taking the goal shooter position, while Cecile Roberts comes back in as the goal attack. So Letitia Cato being rested, while Carleen Alexander is now the goal shooter, and Cecile Roberts the goal attack for Grenada. The stats of quarter number 3 reads...
You know, they have a good lead and they can afford to make the change in the goal shooting position.
And remember, again, they play this evening against St. Lucia, I take it, which is supposed to be an excellent matchup.
Yes, which will be a tough one as well.
Definitely. So we have, as it relates to stats for the third quarter, Letitia Cato, she converted 18 of her 21 attempts, while Carleen Alexander scored 4 of her 5 attempts for the Grenadian unit. Dominica, Anna Maria Xavier, she scored 3 of her 6 shots, while Melissa Williams, she converted 6 of her 9 attempts. It's 53-27. I make it into the second minute of the final quarter. Match number 11 on day 5 of this competition. It's now with an attempt to get that ball to
actually,
Vincent.
who's in center for Grenada? Because I noticed Edgehill is out.
Yes, that was since the last quarter, Justin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the normal individual, usual individual in Cameron.
Cameron, right.
Yes, but it's Proctor. Proctor finding Vincent. Vincent looking around and finding Xavier in the circle, just at the edge of the circle. Back out to Powell, that is. Powell finding... Winston. Winston is getting a penalty pass. She finds Williams. Williams goes up and converts. 53-28. It's now with Cameron for Grenada. Cameron looks around, finds goal attack Roberts. Roberts back to Cameron, the center. She finds Fredericks. Fredericks goes back to Fortune. Fortune to Roberts. Roberts is attempting to pass, and she's called for replay, actually.
Okay.
Yeah? So is the goalkeeper for Grenada. Finds Prince, the goal defense. Back to goalkeeper. Looking for Powell. Powell finds Williams. Williams trying to find Powell, but it goes all the way to Xavier. Xavier back to Powell. Powell gets it into Xavier. Xavier trying to find Williams, and that pass, Williams was not too far away from her, and the pass was too strongly weighted and went out of touch. It's now Grenada with Sylvester now finding Fortune. Fortune out to Cameron. Cameron into the circle, trying to find Alexander, and it went out of touch. Dominica look a little bit more spirited in this quarter as they try to push forward. It's with the wing defense, finding Powell. Powell goes across court and finds Williams. Williams trying to bounce pass that one to Winston, and it's going to be a call out of bound. It's now for Collymore. Collymore finds Fortune. Fortune looks inside and finds Frederick. Fredericks to Alexander. Alexander on the edge of the circle to Cameron. Cameron finds Robert. She goes up with a shot, and it's good. 54-28. Center pass Dominica. Powell looking around and finding goal defense Prince. Prince trying to find Winston and put out interception, but it's against Grenada. Winston finding Alexander with an excellent pass. Alexander goes up off the rim, does not convert, and Grenada comes away with it. Frederick, the wing attack, finding Fortune. Fortune finding Cameron. Cameron looks around and gets back to Fortune. She finds Frederick, the wing attack, into the circle, to get to Alexander. She goes up and converts. 55-28. Both teams seem to be pushing to score as much as they can in this quarter and probably reduce the deficit, Justin.
Oh, yes.
In the case of Dominica, reducing the deficit. In the case of Grenada, trying to pile it on.
Well, remember they still have the target of passing the highest of 64.
And that looks possible.
That looks possible.
Definitely. Roberts goes up and makes it 56. So they are 4 away from that. And we are now with Powell, however, for Dominica. She looks around.
They have more than enough time to reach that, to pass that target.
Yes, just about half of the quarter, if not more. But ball bubbling around, people tussling for it, but coming away with it is Williams. Williams finds Xavier. She's out of the circle. She goes across the circle to Proctor. Proctor trying to get Winston. It's against Collymore. Collymore is going to be warned, is it? Well, there's Xavier's being called. Let's see what is Xavier. Actually, there's a cadre of players being cautioned or spoken to at this point in time. 2 players, Cameron and Collymore from Grenada, Xavier from Dominica, as well as Winston. So a high-level meeting there by the official and making sure that he keeps a very good tab on what's happening. It's now with Roberts as Grenada mounts an attack into the attacking third with Frederick. Frederick to Cameron. Cameron to Roberts in the circle, midway range, and misses, coming away with a sprint. Sprint finds Powell. Powell to Winston. Dominica moving into the attacking third now. Good work by Stratford. She intercepted, but she could not stay in bound, and so it's going to be a throw-in for Dominica. Infringement actually finally called. Winston,
which I find interesting. The ball was in court.
Right, and it didn't seem to me as if it was an infringement. She was out of court.
In other words, the ball were in her hands, but in terms of the location of the ball, it was inside.
Well, I probably one of our feet was outside, so I don't even know what happened there. At the end of the day, we have Dominica scoring with Melissa Williams getting the 29th goal for Dominica. 56-29. Dominica again on the attack. It's with Xavier. Xavier finds Winston on the edge of the circle. She bounce passes into Xavier, who cannot control, and coming over with it is Grenada. Infringement against Frederick. Replay again. And so it's with Xavier. Xavier finds Winston, who attempts to find Xavier. It's against Stratford, looks like it's against Stratford, and could be a penalty pass, should be a penalty pass or shot for Dominica. Let's see who's going to take it. It looks as if Alexander is going to take it. That's Williams, that is. Williams goes up and converts.
And
29-56.
I see some bench movements indicating that the droplets are coming over, and most likely there will be a delay in this fixture. And similar